Friendsgiving. Those are expensive. Wow. How how much was that? How much was that? Okay. That's not too horrible. Yeah. I mean, yes. I know the Popeyes turkey is like over $100 too. Oh, what was I thinking? I what did it? Is it fried? It's deep fried for you already, right? No, the Popeyes. There's I don't know. All right, I'm gonna look this up. Oh no! Oh, I was all excited. Yes. What? Okay, over on my website it says $99. You must be getting a deal over there. Wow. They're gonna screw you over. It's Popeyes. Oh. Wow. It's cost of living out here, man. Damn. Yeah.
my Canadian Dry or anything, it's gone the next day. Like within 2 days. You
Talk about fancy. Horton living it up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did
it's the same
12
over
pack
here.
of lattes that are already gone, and I went there 2 days ago.
See,
Ow.
I think this is the same as your Trump signs. I think it's living on the rich side of Plymouth, and
Yeah, I'm living the high
things
life.
just kind of disappear over there because
Yeah. I blame the migrants who have been raiding your neighborhood.
They've been eating the signs.
The unchecked borders. All those fucking Canadians coming in with their freeloading ways.
And by migrants, he means people from New Hope.
Exactly.
Well, we know what that's code for. Brown.
Right. Right.
You mean the brown?
We
That
allow
is
the
actually
good brown.
written in the Plymouth
We allow the
Charter.
good brown people. We allow the good brown people in the Plymouth.
You guys have a lot of brown people. They're all from India.
Yeah, those are the good brown people.
I'm
That's
real
what somebody
interested
told
about
me
the
$49.99. No bullshit. That's what somebody told me the other day.
On this turkey, because those numbers look very suspect.
That's shady.
They've
It could be a
definitely
bait
been
switch.
pasted on top of something. And I'm gonna say the chicken out there is gonna get bait and switched with like $89.99 come Turkey Day.
Well, I feel like lost in all this conversation about pricing minutia is the fact that we're talking seriously about getting a Thanksgiving turkey from Popeye.
Right.
Yes, but it is.
We are talking about it.
It's hand rubbed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, hand rubbed.
Yeah, and infused.
and infused.
And
I don't know.
Popeye's chicken, I'm just gonna say, like, people talk about Chick-fil-A. Okay, fair enough. Don't come at me with that KFC bullshit. Don't come at me with a burger joint claiming they got a chicken sandwich. I'll take the spicy chicken sandwich from Popeyes over any of those capers.
What about Wendy's?
Popeyes.
You know, I'll always
Wendy's was legit though. Wendy's is good. I've tried it. It's good. But I put Wendy's chicken sandwich on par with Chick-fil-A. Both of them are good.
Wow.
I'm not shit talking it, but Popeye's
What about
spicy
Raising
chicken is
Cane's?
better. I've had
That's where all the
Raising Cane's
young
chicken
kids go.
fingers. I haven't had the
My
spicy
boys
chicken
go.
sandwich. That's why I didn't mention it, because I don't have local knowledge.
Well, you're gonna have to ask Henry about that when you come up here, because he's got his strong opinions, and he said that by far Raising Cane's is the best. So.
Right.
Well,
Hey, speaking
it's
of
also
strong,
DoorDash Chick-fil-A, which I kind of think is also a rich Plymouth thing. So yeah,
speaking of strong opinions, Horton,
DoorDash.
are we gonna sneak in a workout while I'm in town?
A leg day workout.
Me? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I haven't gone. This is a bad time to ask me that question.
Ooh.
Because
Why?
ever since I went to England, I
Uh-huh.
have not worked out. So I'm on day 17 without a workout.
Man, you must look like
And
Rito
I'm
by
going to
now.
start again.
Yeah. Ever since I moved
I feel like Rito by now.
Colorado, I haven't worked out.
So I'm going to start up again tomorrow, get back in my prog. But I've been lectured by my doctor because I have a bicipital tendonitis, which basically just feels like a rotator cuff injury.
Oh, God,
And
stupid rotator cuffs.
they said I was just, that shred of workout I was doing, they're like, that's just way too much for somebody your age. They're like, dude, you got to go back to your sets of 8 to 12, take days off, because I was going like 6 days a week and all this. And all
Wow.
this.
Well, I'm not suggesting you need to resume your Terminator preparation. I'm just saying, like, yeah, it's probably been a solid 25 years since we were in the gym together.
Yeah, I mean, I think if we can make that work, I support it. I've got an Anytime Fitness. That's where I go. Whitey owns it.
Maybe you guys could stop by Popeyes afterwards and get a turkey.
Oh, yeah.
It's very lean.
Or a McDonald's chicken sandwich. I think Horton has one more he has to eat to really prove himself a man in my eyes.
Forgot about
Yep.
that. I forgot about that.
Or the
Yeah, I got to get back on my meatless
chicken Big
diet
Mac.
too. I was eating meat,
Yeah, it came back.
eating a lot of meat lately.
Good for you. Welcome back.
No, I've been on fish all this week. I got to detox now.
Ugh.
But yeah, no, John, I think we could probably make that work. Maybe whatever day we decide to get together, we could. I don't know. We'll have to see if the stars align.
Yeah. No, I know it's a little
I'm not
dicey.
promising anything, only because you know,
What
a
do I
man as
gotta
busy
do
as
to put
me.
you into a workout today?
Yeah,
Do
well,
you
you know,
like
I'm
this
just
model?
You know, I think did I tell you boys where I'll be on the election night? Did I tell you that yet?
Susie
I'll
Pecan
be at
stuff?
my house eating pot brownies and ramen noodles. You're welcome to show over
Nice.
because that's what we're
That
doing.
sounds fun. But I'm actually going to be in Fargo.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
did
right.
mention that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good.
I hope you have your. Did you get your absentee ballot in?
No, that's right. Because Rito told me I can vote. I haven't voted yet. I got to either
Oh my
go. I got to
God.
go Monday. Because you know, if I say I'll do it Tuesday morning, I won't do it. So I have to do it Monday.
Yeah.
What about tomorrow?
Do they vote on Saturdays?
I think
No, I'm
you
not
can
going to
do early
Plymouth on
voting.
Saturday. That would be, you know, how crowded that would be.
Yeah.
I'll
I
go
mean,
with the old people. Monday
just pull an
morning.
all-nighter. After we get done with this, you can just rock out Rise of the Rune Lords, rock it out with your cock out until about 8 a.m. And then go to your local voting station.
Bloodshot.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it is Monday through Friday,
Boo.
Yeah,
8 a.m. to 4:30.
I'll be there. I'll be there. Maybe I'll be there at 8 a.m. on Tuesday before I leave town. We'll
Yes.
see.
Dude, get
That's
it
the plan.
done.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to worry about me voting. I have a sterling record of voting. The only time I missed voting is when I was.
Incarcerated.
Direct
Federal
balloting weekend extended hours on November 2nd and November 3rd, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Oh,
There you go.
party weekend's been
And
extended.
party weekend has officially been extended.
Is that at the Plymouth Community Center, so good sir? The government center.
Yes, it is. Plymouth City Hall at 3400 Plymouth Boulevard.
City
Direct balloting
Hall.
allows residents to vote in person and place their ballots through a tabulator, just like on election day.
What time
What you're telling me is I could get up early tomorrow, go get a workout in, and
Yeah.
show up there in a old man shirt and gym shorts.
That is exactly what I'm telling you.
And think about how high your odds are of running into Wyzetta High
That's
School
great.
alum and getting all sorts of weird Wyzetta stories out of it.
Now you're gonna have to watch out for the road construction there, but it is worth
Yeah,
doing.
that's true. All right, Rito. I'll report back. What are the odds of me actually doing this tomorrow? I'm putting them at. Well, I'm gonna try. We'll see.
Depends if Bruno ever fucking shows up and how late we're playing tonight.
Right.
Well, should we
I
get
can't go to
started?
bed before midnight.
I can slap.
I'm gonna
him
go.
around a bit.
I'm gonna go pee and matriculate some laundry, and then I'm ready to roll.
All right, let's
Right.
let's put a 8:30 start time on here.
And by
Or
that, you mean
9:30.
9:30.
Well, depends on what nation you're in.
So, what does everybody feel? How is everybody feeling 3 days out from the election? How's everybody feeling tonight?
I just don't. I don't want to know until it's well.
What's your confidence
well over.
meter?
Mm-hmm.
It's not good.
Better
I think
than it
Trump
would if it was
He's
Biden.
lost. That's
I
why he's
got-
getting more
I've noticed-
crazy.
I got
Some
burned
of
before.
my hardcore Republican relatives are traveling that that period, both out of country and at least Hawaii or out of the continental United States. So I am worried that there's some conspiracy out there for a full-on anarchy rebellion that they are trying to get away from.
That's
Do you think that Putin's coming with a horde of fucking angry North Koreans to take over this country with Donald Trump?
I think
wouldn't
that's
put it past
entirely
him.
possible. Yep.
But
Asia coming in with 12.
on NPR,
We're 36.
It's Red Dawn all over again. Commercial airlines filled with North Koreans parachuting into Colorado. Yep. So
sweet.
Jimmy, I'm sorry, you're gone.
Don't worry, I got a sweet shotgun in my attic I can use.
Excellent.
That frightens the shit out of me. I don't even want to know.
I actually think he's going to win comfortably, and I don't know what's going to happen when that happens.
It's going to be 4 more years and then some.
I accept that.
I think she's going to win, but what are they going to do?
They're going to get the House and the Senate and the presidency all at once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that it's maybe not even better than 50% chance that could happen, but I don't really know how we can be that stupid. It kind of blows my mind. Like, it makes me very sad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's my prediction that a shocker of a prediction. They keep the House, the Democrats somehow eke out the Senate, and Kamala wins. And it's all on the strength of women.
It all depends on the ladies. It's all about the
yeah, but if you see some of these early vote numbers, that they're super through the roof on women voters. So I don't think he did himself any favors when he said he's going to protect women, whether they like it or not.
Oh, I know. That was terrible.
Or he's going to shoot Liz Cheney in the face.
Yeah.
Right.
No, he just said she was going to have to dodge bullets. She didn't say he actually shoot. She just had to dodge them.
Well, he did say
9 barrels in her face.
9 barrels, which is, I think, the number for a firing squad. So
it is, yeah, but still.
So it wasn't very subtle. I give him credit for knowing that, though.
I think.
Right.
It really sucks that he was threatening to kill his vice president, and people wanted to do it, and then he's still talking that way. That's what sucks.
I don't think it's surprising he knows that. I'm sure he has a notebook he wrote when he was 13 about like just my plans to rule America, and he had just it's.
I don't think it's that organized. I think he literally just keeps saying more outlandish shit, and he knows he keeps getting away with it. So he just is like, I'm just going to keep doubling down. It's like when you're at the casino, and you just keep doubling down.
Like, can I execute somebody? Well, sure, you can put him at yeah, sure.
I mean, just look at how more outlandish his statements get, and nothing happens to him. How many investments he had, and he doesn't, and nothing happens, He
said it 10 years ago. He could shoot somebody in the middle of the street, and he wouldn't lose a single voter. Yeah. It's absolutely true. Yeah.
I mean,
it went to the Supreme Court, and they basically poo-pooed it. His immunity, fears. So I mean, everything's just
the one thing that gives me hope is I do think he is courting a voter who doesn't vote. Like the freaking basement gamer.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think he can court all the Joe Rogan fans he wants, but I don't know if he can get them to the polls, right? They might love him.
And to be honest, Harris, since she's jumped in, they've run an exemplary campaign, and they're doing all the blocking and tackling, all the boring shit you need to do to get voters out.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's why I think he's going to win, pretty handsomely.
I love that ad campaign that basically says, ladies, your husband doesn't need to know who you vote for, so go ahead and do the right thing.
Well, there's one with the dude, too, and I actually think that, that's kind of where I have the most hope, that there's, some, dyed-in-the-wool Republicans who just want their party back, who are going to be like, we just got to get rid of this guy. Who are just going to secretly, suck it up for 4 years to just get Trump out.
Well, a lot of my neighbors are saying that. They're going line item Republican, but voting for Harris or not voting at all, which is still a bonus.
But it's gonna be his sons coming up next, and they're gonna run too.
They're even more.
That's like the Roman Empire.
But they're chuds, thankfully.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Ivanka would have a better chance than them. Except I do worry about Barron because he grew up in all this stuff, and I think he's just going to be freaking the Antichrist.
I think he loses And then he has a stroke in the next 3 years, and the whole spell is going to be broken.
Uh,
God, I hope so.
I mean,
I hope
that's
you're
what I
right.
think.
I mean, again, all we know
Nobody
for
cares
certain,
about Barron Trump.
all we know for certain is that he's going to declare victory no matter what on Tuesday,
100%.
he probably already
Yeah.
did.
and
Mhm.
well, he kind of already has. He's
Yeah.
made it clear that's what he's doing.
Well, he said if he
And
doesn't win Pennsylvania, it's because of fraud. He said that.
yeah, and so we know that's going to happen, which means like we all want this to be over, and it's not going to be over.
No.
It's realistically not going to be over until what, January 21st or
Right.
whatever the date is this year.
Maybe not even then, huh?
Yeah,
Well, and
and
his dudes have already said if Kamala wins, then January 6th is going to be one hell of a date. So they're already planning
Yeah.
the next revolution.
Well, you know where this is all going, guys. She's going to win. There's going to be turmoil. She's going to get assassinated. And Tim Walz will be their next president. Who that would ever happen?
That's all right.
Yeah, wow.
And, the other thing I'd say is I can't really recommend it as a great documentary. It was interesting, but the Mr. McMahon documentary on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I watched that too.
If for nothing else, the part where Donald Trump shows up, and then you're like, holy shit, how did I not realize this earlier? Donald Trump is basically based his entire political campaign on the character of Mr. McMahon.
Uh-huh. The bad guy.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I knew he had the strong pro wrestling cred.
Yeah, well, and Vince McMahon currently under federal indictment for multiple charges. And do you think it's a coincidence
Fake
that all
news.
these former wrestlers are coming out like, oh, now all of a sudden they're supporting Trump? Huh. Wonder why. It's just like, Jesus Christ. And I grew up loving wrestling. I had a resurgence of loving wrestling in my mid to late 20s. And it's just like, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, hey, it's great as sports entertainment. Really shouldn't be the model for governing our country.
Well, if you want to talk about his deep MAGA base,
that's them.
you look no further than a pro wrestling arena.
Yeah, that's true.
Totally.
Well,
They're
that's
100%
kind of like
behind him.
John said, though. I mean, it appeals to Democrats and Republicans, and I think that's part of the spoiled milk, so to speak, of Trump. I mean, he was a liberal to begin with at one point. You know, the dude probably could have had a pretty decent user base, you know, of people supporting him across whatever if he hadn't gone full nut job. You know?
Well, he's not a conservative. He's a populist. He's your classic, like, fascist populist candidate.
Right. Yep.
Kind of a 832 in some ways.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, that's taken a lot of. 832 is much more sane.
Well, that's true.
And not as rich.
Okay. One thing that's funny is, Rita, when you were saying like at some point Trump was kind of a liberal, okay, about 7-8 years ago, it seemed like J.D. Vance was pretty liberal.
True.
Like literally when that movie came out, I remember being like, whoa, okay, this guy's already in politics. He's probably going to do pretty well. And I kind of see why. And so,
I read his book.
At some point this year, Cynthia was like, I remember you talking really good about him. Like, yeah, that's before he decided he was going to be a political opportunist and change all of his worldviews just to suck off Trump, you know?
Yeah.
You know what, though? There's something deeply broken inside that man. And, you probably can't have that childhood and then just gloss over it by joining the Marines and being smart and going to Harvard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I don't give him that excuse. I'm sorry.
No, fair enough. Well, let me say it's not to excuse, it's to explain. How about that?
Fair. That's fair.
The guy is completely showing signs of, a malignant personality as somebody who's been abused over and over again, and they just become nihilists, basically.
Well, I think the MAGA party is just so gross. Look at Musk. He went from kind of cool to annoying to absolutely just brain rotted, and it happens. You see it in relatives too, but I mean, it's just like they stop using any higher brain function, and people just hit the bed as far as mentally speaking. It's just crazy.
Well, Musk is your classic genius with arrested development, emotional intelligence. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Bro is
Well,
fucking nuts.
Well, and just the classic archetype of incredibly successful in one specific area. Like, everything he built with Tesla, you got to give him his props. But then, and this is something where you see it with like, these billionaires who buy sport teams and think, well, I'm always the smartest guy in the room. Running a sports team is going to be easy, and then it's literally like called new owner syndrome now. But that happens in all
Yeah.
walks of life, where you think because you're great at one thing that means you're great at everything, and there's all sorts of psychological reasons and the people around you telling you that, and then he runs Twitter into the ground.
Oh my
And
God.
John, that's what happened to me in my transition from medieval history to running a mortgage company.
Yeah.
Totally.
I was just telling Rito that last week.
I thought I could do anything.
Yeah.
Absolute power corrupts.
That's right, absolutely.
CNN often quotes my book on the subject. We call it the Cincinnati syndrome. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
No.
in Urban Dictionary, that's the second thing listed under Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. A little bit more
I
comfortable
don't
for you and
know.
your partner as well.
If Trump somehow did win, though, I'm seriously going to consider leaving this country.
Yeah, I
Because
just
that
don't
would
know
just
how we survive.
destroy every notion. Well,
Yeah.
bigger than that, I don't want to be around
Yeah,
the
it's gonna be
majority of
heartbreaking.
human beings in a country who would vote for a monster. That would
Uh,
just
I
be
mean, I think that's the scariest thing. That, like,
Yeah.
if that
but it's
the majority,
not. It's the electoral system. They're all just playing games. It's not a pop. It's
right,
not the
but
popular
even
vote
That's
ever.
true. If it was
even if it's
populist
not
vote,
the majority of the
But
popular
it's always
vote,
been that way, right?
yeah. But even if it's not the majority of the popular vote, that enough people would do it that the electoral vote, like, it's still a shit ton of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It should be
Yeah.
like 8
That's a
people
good
in the
point.
country,
Like-
and it's like,
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
I was driving behind a car. It's like I'm voting for the felon. It's like I'm voting for the felon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna let the world
I saw
know.
that all over.
Yeah.
I saw that all over when I was remember when I was at Sturgis or whatever for business and I went
Mhm.
to Deadwood?
It's like it's
It
cool to
was
do that.
fucking
Oh,
the most
jeez.
popular shirt. And it's not cool. I hate to say it, but it's not.
no,
But
It's
it's
not
cool
cool.
for
It's
that
not cool to vote for the
mindset.
felon.
I don't know.
You know what? I mean, you can imagine a scenario where that actually could be cool, but when the felony, like the list of felonies convicted and indicted for includes sexual assault and attempting to interfere with the election and fraud, and it's just like, gosh,
These
no, thank you.
I
These are
agree.
cool
Like,
felonies.
If you're,
What the
in
hell?
if you're in the Galactic Empire and the felon is Han Solo and you vote for Han Solo, 100%
Yes.
behind you.
Yeah,
But-
totally.
Yeah. Well, the rogue felon's cool. It's got the romantic mystique, but the guy talking about grabbing people's pussies and getting away with it isn't so
Yes.
sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like okay, so that's exactly. If you're voting for Robin Hood, stealing
Right,
from
yeah.
the rich and giving to the poor, sure, okay, awesome.
Well, I'm
Or
voting
like
for
a nuclear, or a guy protesting like nuclear weapons or something. Like
Yeah.
if Bertrand Russell got arrested, when
Nicely done,
Yeah.
done, Horton.
Thank you.
And at that,
But I mean, I
Yeah.
don't think I'm president,
Okay.
and I think you guys would
No.
vote for me as president, right? I mean, I'm a felon. I'd be a good president.
You're my
I'd be a
favorite
cool felon.
felon.
Mhm.
You're my favorite felon.
I've already voted for you.
Wrote you in. We all wrote you in, Horton. You're
Yep.
going to get at least 5 votes.
You know, like Chris Norton,
hopefully,
I think
Rito,
he's going places.
you did a write-in for the new sheriff of Mound, and the name was Chris Horton.
Yes, yes. The only smart thing to vouchsafe for our families. Yep. It was a blistering campaign against the guy running the Orono Fire Department, but
Or you could be like Henry, and there was some family joke about Savannah having like $500 in her bank account or something and being excited. And Henry looks over to me and whispers in my ear, "That's about $2 million more than you have, buddy."
Oh,
Wow.
He's such a dick. He just thinks the whole thing's really funny. Thanks, man.
When is
Appreciate
that
you.
done? Aren't you almost done with that? Isn't there a time period on that, or am I making that?
Yeah, it's December of 2030.
yeah, that's
So whatever that is.
well into Trump's
Coming up.
but
term.
time
Coming
I'll be
up any minute.
retiring.
Yeah. I'll at least not owe $2 million.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll only be 58, so
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
that's a blessing.
You work
Well,
another
considering
20
at one
years.
point I thought they could refile it, so now I found out that there is a statute of limitations. And Joe Freeberg actually was right when he said they couldn't.
Rest his soul.
God bless.
In other news, it is 64-61 at halftime. Wolves up 3 points versus your Denver Nuggets, Timmy.
Hey,
Mm.
Denver.
I was
Nuggets
recording
came
that,
out
John.
slow this year.
Chance of Timmy sell the team coming back. Mm-hmm.
Who's going to buy the Twins?
That is a good fucking question.
Get rid of that judgment.
If
Make a deal.
Bezos says I'm pulling my pants down.
Sounds like Savannah's a dark horse candidate.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a lot of money.
I think Ziggy
Holy
should just
shit.
do it. Just have the Wilfs do it. Why not?
Yep, I agree with you.
Well, I mean, I support somebody other than a Pohlad owning the Twins.
Or a Taylor.
Well, we have 9 minutes to wait for Brewdog, so I say we just keep shooting the shit at this point.
All right, but I would like you guys to think about how Tudor and Calypso are going to make it into this battle. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
I want you
what
to
the
talk
hell's
about.
happening, Timmy? Because I stepped out at exactly the wrong time, apparently.
Tudor, Calypso.
Yeah, I didn't think. I mean, I fell asleep and woke up and could have come back in, but I didn't think shit was going to happen because we were just wandering around the town to orphans, and I was like, "Fuck."
You guys are just pathetic.
Yeah, like, you count yourself a real role player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I would like to point out that before I started snoring on the call, I was like, okay, I got to pack it in here.
I did it straight on the call. So
I love it when we like leave and somebody's sleeping. That's the best.
I straight up didn't think anything was going to happen. Like I was like, oh, we're done for the night for the most part. I was shocked when
I'm
I
just
saw
going to
the
tell you guys right now, there will be sanctions if that happens in my game.
Hey,
I'm really happy it's become normalized
Turn
because
on the
literally
camera.
every week somebody now falls asleep
Yeah.
or gets too drunk to play, and I love it.
Hi.
Well,
Hey,
I mean, that's how it's sad. I stopped doing Quakers just to be able to stay in the game.
Horton,
Yeah.
I got a question for you. Are there going to be sanctions if somebody's running a vacuum during the game?
Yeah.
Because that's just downright disrespectful, motherfucker.
No, because I'm going to be the one running it while I'm GM.
That's called multitasking.
I still have my duties.
Timmy,
No,
are we supposed to see anything on this screen?
You guys are not in there right now, so you guys are
Well,
downstairs.
Timmy, could you give us a synopsis to help Till and
Yeah,
to help inform
seems good.
Till and John how they might be able to rationalize being there?
Sure.
I feel painfully out of information and out of the loop here. I'm begging for any sort of guidance you could provide.
Per usual.
So all of the clues that were dropped in the orphanage, some of them included a demonic book and the little girls drawing in their sketchbooks of demons and weird symbols and finding weird
Drawings.
symbols all over the place. Yeah, my drawings didn't show up, and I'm not sure why, but I put it up in Slack. Anyways, they all led you up into the attic, and as you guys walked in there,
So what we are up in the attic?
So there
Yeah.
was a rickety
Yeah.
ladder leading up to the attic.
Oh,
there was like
I
a
forgot about
trap
that.
door in the ceiling, which we think hit the kid that went out the window. But the ladder was rickety, so Timmy ruled that Tudor was too big and
was a huge problem.
McGarity
And
was
so is-
too heavy
so is
to go
McGarity.
up that ladder to get up there.
yeah, it's kind of a small opening. Like two,
But here's
too
the
small for
problem.
show.
Guess who's up there?
Well, so you guys have to jump down and lure that thing down the ladder, because
That's exactly where I'm thinking. Yep.
Well,
We're
I
gonna have to,
I
otherwise we're
must say,
divided.
if I can't get up the ladder and the demon doesn't come down, then fuck this. I'm just gonna go watch the wolves, motherfuckers.
Well,
I got a nap. My nap time's in about an hour. So
Yeah.
we got an hour. That's true.
Up past the children bedtime, which is
wow.
So I
I'm
guess
gonna look to Rick and just say the word, and I'll blow this whole place up.
yeah, you guys have to figure out a way to get up there.
Well, okay. Well, talk to us, because then what else do we know? Because it sounds like there's a rickety ladder. I mean, are you saying we can try, Tim, or is there another way up there?
Well, could they physically get through the hole, assuming the ladder wasn't rickety?
I'm just gonna suggest this, but there is a rooftop that we can see through there. I'm guessing it's on the map for a reason, and I'm guessing
Oh, like a
maybe
window?
the kid
And-
going
and
out
what-
that window is kind of like a MacGuffin to maybe you want to go out the window and up. I don't know.
And what does our magic rope do, and who has it?
I
Yes.
think you have
Good
it,
question.
don't
No,
you?
that
Can
was-
anybody fly? Can either of you guys fly?
No, I'm a turtle, dude.
Now, I'm pretty sure the Barbarius, you're a wizard. You have the ability to levitate and allow creatures to fly, correct?
Well, most of my spells are focused on destroying things. I would note that I don't have read magic.
Well, good luck to you on your fight with the shadow demon then.
So,
What does our magic rope do once again?
if you
Trying to read that now.
figured
Yeah.
out a way to get up, because the ladder just kind of won't hold you, but you could definitely fit through the hole. It's big enough to basically kind of fit through.
Magic rope. What does it do?
Rope of climbing.
Barbarius is like
5e.
James.
Oh.
Yes, rope of climbing.
A 60-foot length of silk rope weighs up to 3 pounds and can hold up to 3,000 pounds. If you hold
Jesus.
one end of the rope and use an action to speak the command word, the rope animates. As a bonus action, you can command the other end to move toward your destination. The destination you choose. That end moves 10 feet on your turn when you first command it, and 10 feet each turn until you until
Wow.
it reaches the destination.
So it's like a flying broomstick?
It's like an
As a
elevator,
rope.
Yeah, it's like an elevator.
Yeah.
but we could use that.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
It'll
Yeah,
only
that's
take
a great
6
idea.
turns for one of us to get up there.
No,
Right.
it's how tall is this ladder? It's not 60 feet, is it?
No, it's about 10-foot ceiling.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
like 10 feet.
Okay, so
It's
one
like a-
turn. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Well, again, I revert to my last question. If they were to get into the opening, is the
Yeah,
opening
he said
big
that.
enough to accommodate?
He said we can fit through.
Oh, he did?
It's
Okay,
gonna be super tight, especially for the shell. But yeah, you guys can probably squeeze through. If not, like, cause some damage to the hole.
All right, we'll do that.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I usually
Well,
cause a little
Jimmy-
damage
You
to
know
the
what I'm
hole.
talking?
I like to squeeze through.
Timmy, as a free action, while we're
Don't
eating for
take-
Bruno, could I just
Don't
yell
take the
down?
squeezing penalty, Mike.
Right.
So yeah, so
I'll just yell down. Find a way up here, not the ladder.
not the ladder,
Well,
not the chopper.
Well, does
Audio
someone who's
got-
up there have the rope and have to tie it on to something and then drop one end down and we'll like that's what it feels like, right? It still has to be attached to something.
Yeah.
No,
there's
I think that's the
slots.
point.
Oh,
I think
No, the whole
literally-
point is it's like a flying broomstick.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a magic rope, not a regular rope.
oh, so we can just drop the end down and say the word and it'll pull us up, and then drop the end down again and do
Well,
the
it
same.
won't pull you up, but it will give you a rope up to the destination. Like it goes to the destination you're trying to send it
Yeah.
to.
So you'll probably have to make an athletics check, but with once the rope is in place, you should be able to nail that, and so
Right.
should I.
Right.
Right.
By the way, Till, you're the one who remembered the rope. I think he deserves a fate point.
I agree.
Nice.
An inspiration.
And
Oh, is that Bruno?
Hey!
there you go.
Yay!
Wow, that was right on time. It's
So-
exactly 9:50.
So regal. Yes.
Okay, Bruno, where were you that you would know that you would be able to log in at 9:50?
And what are you wearing?
You know, I just thread a lot of needles with a plum writ large. I mean, that's just how I roll, man.
Okay,
Bruno,
how many
never
milligrams have you ingested tonight?
I don't know, about 8? No, 7.5.
Yeah, that's fair. So you're still of sound mind.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Let's talk about
Okay.
your smock. What do you got on there? Ah, nice.
Local eatery and
Yes.
beer spot.
Perhaps the finest in St. Paul.
Well,
We missed a lot of really enjoyable
Closest.
bands.
Yes.
oh, I
Yeah.
bet. I bet. Did we have any guests? Did Randy squeal on or anything?
Not yet.
No.
No.
Randy, no.
But I will
So
say, I just got to say one quick thing. I still need you to resend me your character sheet.
Right. I'm going to try and do that right now as we play and speak and whatever.
Okay.
Let me try.
I'm doing a lot of whatever right now since I'm not wearing pants.
Attaboy.
All right.
I'm
So
gonna throw a full spectrum gummy in right now
when
to catch up.
when we last left the party, you came up into the attic and you found a little kid. He was busy whittling a little piece of wood, and as you approached him, suddenly
A little
things
Rito.
changed. Yeah, a little pale little dude, and the light coming in from the window, it's kind of moonlight shining down on him, kind of darkened and dimmed on its own accord, and it was almost unnatural. And a dark putrid smoke began to exude from Felix's skin, wafting from his body as an impenetrable shadow emerged. The boy's body is kind of slumped forward, and a shadow demon begins to take form, his arms stretching out from the central mass of solid black claws. The demonic features of the shadow grin, and it has sharp, razor sharp teeth. And you guys are kind of freaked out. And then, of course,
Speak for yourself.
Barbarius did use his free action to yell down below. It was like, use your rope, not the ladder, because the ladder can only hold like about 150 pounds.
All right.
Right.
Rope-a-dope.
Rope-a-dope, which is the command word, actually. Rope-a-dope.
Mhm.
Do we have a niche going yet there, Timmy?
Yes, roll for initiative.
Come on, tutor.
Toot, toot, tutor.
Been rolling really
Nice.
like shit on
Opening it up hard.
Wow.
Oh,
Tutor.
come on. It was on
Not
a
so nice.
15 and went to a 5.
Tutor.
Jesus.
Real average. It's above 10. It's a 10. I'll take it. Last time I don't think I rolled anything above a 10.
Roll
Can I have the 15 that it was on?
Somebody roll for ladies.
Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah,
might,
yeah.
might be able to pull it off here.
Ladies
Hey.
can roll for himself.
Aha. Oh my god.
Yeah. So 5.
The top initiative was 11.
Yeah. And that,
Tutor!
Yeah.
What about Barbarius?
Ray's got an 8.
I got a
Looks like.
freaking 8.
Oh, I'm not up to speed for some reason.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not. I
you're
don't
not
think
appearing. You're not appearing on the little magic thing, Horton, on the roll 20.
Oh wait, what? What?
What am I saying?
Your roll didn't appear
No.
on the roll 20.
Well,
Oh,
it did to
Hello.
Timmy. You knew it.
Yeah, it showed up for me as an 8.
Timmy.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
that's correct.
I mean, if that's what you're gonna
Hey, it's
accept.
just me and the DM, buddy.
Yeah.
yeah.
None of you
Being
needs to know nothing.
shady.
Right. Very discreet.
All right.
Mhm.
Well, Tudor, you
House
have
money.
the initiative.
All right, I
Race him.
pull out the rope and say, "Rope a dope, tie yourself to a oh thing."
Oh,
Yes.
Jeez.
yep.
Beef wagons.
Maybe a rafter or an ottoman or maybe a wardrobe. I don't
Well,
know.
now that you say that, yeah, this attic space is kind of like same as below, like 10 feet tall, but then there's rafters up above, and it goes up another 5 to 10 feet to the peak of the roof.
So it'll probably take it 2 turns for it to go up and then attach itself, right? So
There's-
we're
There's
Hill,
a-
quit hamstringing the rope, man. It's
No
a
shit.
magic
We
rope.
know you don't want to be up
no
here.
shit, bro.
But fuck, dude.
Yeah, find other ways to be a coward.
Yeah.
Somebody say dope.
just wait.
Get on
I
that
can't.
rope.
I'm wide awake. Otherwise, I just sleep. Then I don't have to fight.
Tudor's been fired from this adventure group, by the way. Fuck this
Toot,
guy.
toot.
toot, toot,
Toot,
toot.
Is anybody concerned over the fact that I've eaten a half a block of sharp cheddar cheese in the last 20 minutes?
No.
You're gonna be clogged up later.
I actually feel real
Yeah.
good about that.
All right. So the rope attach goes up and
And I'm
attaches.
eating fiber gummies at the same time to counteract it.
Smart.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
It's all about
Tum
balance.
Tum.
Yes.
Is it safe to say on this turn the rope goes up and attaches itself? So when
Absolutely.
it becomes the count's turn,
Yeah,
he can climb it.
I would say like you kind of like throw it up and it just goes up there and does its thing.
All right. But so count can B-Man can climb it on his turn.
If you can go up, you should go up because I can use a round to make my greatsword channel divinity, and that way I can use the weapon I'm actually best with against this thing.
Can I
Makes
go?
sense.
Can I go up? Is that my action? Is activating the rope? Can I do a move action of climbing the rope, Tum Tum?
I gotta look it up, I guess.
Just say yes.
It sounds like it's a standard action in Pathfinder terms to use the rope. Why wouldn't you be able to use a move action?
That end moves 10 feet on your turn when you first command it. Well, okay, so it looks like it's a 10-foot movement rate on this thing, and it does have to go about 20 feet.
I thought you said 15. So can it go 10, 5, and tie itself? So it'd be the end of next round.
I'm gonna say because you threw it. I'm gonna say you threw it up to the
Nice.
ceiling, and then it went 10. So, so it's attaching this round, and then next turn you guys can climb it.
All right.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
That sounds about right.
I'm gonna do some deep squats to get loosened
Yeah.
up.
To prepare.
Which is probably hard to do when you have a turtle shell.
Yeah, it's not easy. So I'm doing it.
All right.
Maybe a Wayzata Jack or two.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I like to hear it.
this demon appears, and it's a mass of kind of like black smoke and sharp teeth. It's shadowy, and it's vague, but you can see that it has kind of like tendrils kind of flowing off of it, and like claw shapes, and it's big. It's a little bit more than human size, and it's kind of transparent, shadowy, so you can kind of see through it, kind of not see through it, kind of ghosty. You've seen ghosts before. Um, and it kind of like starts to, come out of Felix and get up into the rafters almost, and kind of like hanging, pulling itself up. And everybody that sees it, it's got this demonic visage. And let me see here, real quick.
Homebrew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody that's up here
Real
right now
homebrew.
needs to make a wisdom save.
A wisdom save.
Well, I can't see anything on roll 20, so I think I'm safe.
Look at that. Feast, famine, feast. 23.
Oh, you are safe.
Oh.
I
11.
feel pretty good about this, boy. Let's get in on this.
All right. So, Rika,
Oh, 24.
when you see this thing happening, you're freaked out. I mean, you're a being of the light, and this shadow
Sure.
creature's flipping you out,
Look at you, pussy.
and you are frightened.
Frightened.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Ah,
Is there a?
Oh,
Right.
no.
Do you know if there's a way to add that on roll 20?
Yes. Go under conditions.
Conditions. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Under your
condition
hit points. Click on that, and there's a drop down.
for frightened. Yes.
Amen, bro.
Nice. Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome.
Hey, Timmy,
Yes.
is there any chance that as I'm watching this unfold, that I could do an Arcana check to get some information about this creature? Potentially.
Roll.
Absolutely. On your turn, which is
Ah,
now. You are up
Right
next.
now.
yay! It was like, oh, now this is a free action, right?
Check.
Arcana.
Sure. Go for it.
Oh, okay, 18.
That's pretty good. So this is a demon. It is. What would you like to know?
Do demons have? Does this particular creature, based on my, extensive studying growing up, have a strong will against magical effects?
Let me see here. Yes, absolutely. So all demons are kind of different, but this one is definitely evil, and it definitely has some kinds of immunities and resistances for sure.
Oh, does it have? Okay. Does it have weaknesses that are obvious that I would know just knowing the demonic history?
I would say that because it is a shadowy creature, that possibly light could light would be a good counter to that.
Light. Okay. Now, for my action. Now, when you say light, you mean fire or just light?
I would say light. Kind of the yin and the yang.
Mm-hmm.
We should do it. I have just.
Wrapped it like a deuce to the runner.
Well, I'm going to try this. What the fuck? Why not? I'm going to try to cast a spell on it and see what happens. Don't cost nothing.
Don't cost nothing.
I'm going to try to cast low on it.
Go for it. What does it do?
You have to make a wisdom saving throw at 15.
Let me see here.
And if you make it, we're no longer friends.
They don't mean that. Trust me.
What was the stat?
15. Wisdom.
The DC is 45.
Roll
50.
12.
Yes.
Our friendship endures another year.
So it's affected.
What is the spell?
Flow.
Priapism.
Blow?
Yeah, kind of similar. Flow. SLOW. I can read the
Slow.
effects if I know it worked.
I thought you were saying blow.
Yeah.
And
You're
he,
gonna blow the demon?
Of course he did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would if it got us out of this. Rebellious
Evil
is,
flow.
bi-curious.
Hugs the road like butterfly.
Transmutation. Okay. So this is kind of an ethereal or incorporeal, and I'm trying to figure out if this would work on it or not.
It does.
It would?
Yeah, slow works against ethereal. I already checked that because I'm an advanced role player.
Okay.
Right, Rito?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Rito realizing he can already start buttering me up.
Homebrew.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, the creature is slowed.
Yes. All right. So
Nice.
here's what happens.
That's a
The
big deal.
affected target's speed is halved. It takes a -2 penalty to AC and Dex saving throws, and it cannot use reaction. On its turn, it can either use an action or a bonus action, not both.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it cannot make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn. If a creature attempts to cast a spell with a casting time of one action, roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn, and the creature must use its action on that turn to complete the spell. If it cannot, the spell is wasted.
Nice.
Now, what
The creature
about...
affected by the spell makes another wisdom saving throw at the end of each turn, and if you eventually are successful dispelling.
That's so badass, I'm no longer frightened.
Right.
Not quite. So, question: what would happen if there's an effect that needs to have a saving throw that happens on a weapon attack, like they are joined?
Well, that would be a melee attack.
Yeah.
So, as per the rules, regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it cannot make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn.
So if it does
So you
attack,
can take
If
the
it does
melee
attack, the effect still.
the effect still hits.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yes. Yep.
But that's all it can do, basically.
Oh,
It
nasty.
can't do a reaction or a bonus action.
All right.
That's all it can do. It's one thing.
Sounds good. Next up is ladies.
Well, he is going to pull out the blood spear,
Mm-hmm.
wheel over to about here, spinning it around like a bow staff, and then he's going to kind of grip it right by his crotch with the business end all the way out and just go whoo and shake a lot. You know what I mean?
Ah. What the heck? Okay.
Frightening.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Do you
spook
want
his ass.
Do you want to? Do you want to try to hit him with it?
No, I want to wait for my people to get here so I don't get fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, lady.
But I want to present a bit of a target.
Okay. You have done that for sure.
Mhm.
All right,
You're
McGarity.
dropping your trowel and you're swinging.
McGarity, it's your turn. Calypso.
Is he there?
He's watching the
Or
wolves.
are they floating?
He's watching the wolves. The wolves are doing well.
That's a funny statement given that we're in Barovia.
He already claimed what he was going to do, so I'll just let him do that. And Ricky, you're up.
Okay. Ricka is going
Rick a
to
roll, Rick a roll, Rick a roll, Rick a roll, Rick a roll.
channel the radiance of the dawn.
Oh God.
Oh,
So she's going to channel divinity.
wonderful. That's a great
And
idea. Light sensitive.
as a action, you can use channel divinity, present your holy symbol. So she, terrified by this demon, holds up her holy symbol as kind of a bulwark between her and its evil. And she channels the power of Suni through it to
Nice.
bring light and fire into this universe. So if I think you're within 30 feet, yep. If you can make a con saving throw, DC 15.
Just fucking this guy.
Wow. Yeah, sucking it up today. Missed.
Nice. Not so nice. That's 14 points of damage. Radiant
Nice.
damage.
Ooh, the worst kind for him. Did you yell out as a free action, let there be light?
I
Or
I-
lighten up, Decker.
Yeah, totally.
it'll have to be
Or
next
sing
turn because
AC/DC's.
Rika's comic comedic timing is horrible. Yep.
I must say, well done, Rika.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I mean-
as it gets hit by its first radiant damage, it speaks, and its voice is gurgly and wispy, and it's like,
This will not be
Mortal ants, I have seen the shadows of great powers moving through the dark seas around this sphere. Your paltry magics are nothing.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we're back at the top of the order.
I think I got skipped. It might have been
wait,
because I
yeah.
was stepped away.
No, yeah, you got.
Well,
skipped
yeah,
'cause
you
stepped
were
away.
watching the Wolves game.
Yeah.
Oh, Rika,
You made a whole joke about it.
at the end of your turn, you can also make another saving throw against the demonic visage.
Fantastic. Okay. 14?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
you are still frightened. And
That is absolutely true, but I have done my faith too.
Mm-hmm.
And
You got a
Tudor,
plump Frank.
You are you're climbing the rope.
I'm looking at that spear.
Yeah, yeah.
That gave you courage.
Mm-hmm.
Timmy, do I get to go or not?
Well, we said that you cast your spell.
Very blunt.
You did what you said you were gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That sounds lovely. Just a question: would I still be able to potentially take a
move.
bonus action?
Oh,
Sure.
bonus or boner?
Damn it.
Mhm.
It would be a boner action if that
Bit of
helps.
both. Yeah.
That helps sell it. Let's do it.
Exactly,
Oh.
exactly. Would I be able to take a bonus action, Timmy?
Go for it.
I'll let him.
Can I see any of my companions up the hole?
No,
Whoa.
it is a
Up
dark
the glory
hole.
hole.
You heard some demonic
It's-
voices.
It's a dark hole.
You heard.
But no one up there has a light.
You heard a spear.
Oh yeah, we got all kinds of light.
Waving in the darkness, and you heard. That's all you heard. But you can see up there, but it's just black above you.
Well, I guess you went before Rika because Rika lit everything up, but that was before you.
Okay,
So,
I was
it
just
was
going to try and
dark and
cast
then-
Shield of Faith on everyone. It's got or on one person. It's got a
Rick-
60-foot radius or 60-foot
You
range.
can do it
Rika's
on
always
Tutor.
got her light spell.
You can do it on Tutor.
Oh, that's a
about
good point. Rika has the light spell always on.
Mm-hmm.
Here, Timmy.
Yeah,
So
remember
it'll be
the-
dark.
Well, it's still like he's looking up into the rafters. You guys are like he can only see straight up. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Gotcha.
I was just trying to help somebody who's up there.
You could.
So Go ahead.
Good ladies. Good ladies.
I can't see you apparently.
Oh, okay.
That's what I
John,
was
that
going
was
to try
real
and do. 'Cause-
Midwest passive aggressive. I like it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so I will just do my channel divinity. Sorry to interrupt.
All right, Tudor, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna climb the rope, and can I do a double? So like a double move actions to. So the first move action would be to get me up the rope, right? Can I do a second move action to get me closer to this dude?
Climbing is a type of movement that is costs an extra foot for each foot moved, or 2 extra feet in difficult terrain.
Oh no.
So
Yeah.
But I'm only climbing 10 feet, and I get a 30 feet movement,
Yeah.
right? So a move action should get me to the top of the 10-foot rope,
Yep.
and then I should be able to move another 30 feet, I would think.
Yep.
All right. Then I'm gonna
So-
move there.
Horton, you can get a good idea of what a bad DM is, kind of like a buzzkill. So, you know,
Yes.
Well, I call it dickhead DM.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dickerific. All
Hey,
right.
Till remember Till used to be dickhead DM?
Yeah.
Hey, Till. Make
Yeah.
a saving throw, wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
my goodness.
snap.
Versus death magic.
As soon as you see the demon, you are frightened or
I think you can be a joyful yet destructive DM.
Mhm.
joyful yet distracted.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm going for.
You make
I
it.
rolled a 22. Looks like.
Oh my god.
Am I or not?
Wow.
I think I ate way too much cheese. Starting to hit me.
I'm not sure why you rolled twice, but okay.
Half-life on that is
No,
so
the
bad.
second, but the first one was the 22.
It kind of hisses at you, and you are not frightened.
Toot, toot, roar!
But
Good boy, Toot.
the
Oh,
the
the slowed demon.
the slow demon
Mhm.
is crawling up into the rafters and moving
Very slowly with its only one action per round.
in the shadows, and it does reach out at you. That would be ladies, because you're making a ostentatious display,
Mm-hmm.
and it is going to try to hit you.
Oh, and you jump. Oh boy.
Jimmy's picking on ladies
Oh
again,
my
so
god!
we're all fine.
Yes,
Yeah.
and he
Well,
hits.
I would point out the only African American in the group.
Yeah.
It's very true.
It's like even in the fantasy world, you can't escape racism.
I thought Calypso was black.
Oh god.
I'm
Oh.
actually a golden green. I'd like to point out.
Yeah, he's
Alright.
not even human.
So you take what was that? 20 points of shadowed claw damage
Oh
slashing.
my god.
20?
20, and also make a Constitution saving throw.
Are you alive still?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we're higher level.
But still.
20. Fuck.
And a con
Hey,
save?
no.
Con save.
Hey.
Nice.
21.
You made it. What does it say here? It says if the target succeeds, or
Anal printed.
The anal prolapse is noticeable.
Mhm.
all right. Can somebody
Pink
help
sock.
me out? So this is called
Into that party.
demonic life drain, and it's necrotic damage. Does he take half or does he take none? It doesn't say here. It says the target must succeed.
Necrotic?
What spell?
It's called a life drain, and it's necrotic damage.
Yeah.
The target must succeed on a DC 16 Constitution saving throw, or its hit
Which he did.
maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken. But but it
Is there
doesn't
any
say
effect if he
you
makes
make it.
this?
I'm gonna say you don't take anything. You fight it off because it doesn't say
Nice.
half.
That's probably a save or
Okay.
suck spell, given how powerful it is.
Mm-hmm. All right, but you just got whacked pretty hard, and
Yeah.
um,
You got mocked.
do I get to make a saving throw on the slow right now?
Every round you do, good sir, at DC will save 15. DC 15.
Roll it on the
So
board, DM.
Missed it.
so life
Yeah.
drain
Still stuck.
drains your maximum
Hey, he
hit
missed it.
points. So if he had failed it, he would have had his maximum hit points drained by that amount. But since he passed, he would not get the drain.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Right. Save or suck, bitch.
Dang, that's nasty.
Whoa.
That is very nasty.
By the way, yeah, don't
Yeah,
roll
it
a
is.
1 when you look at it. If you look at it and roll a 1, some really bad stuff happens.
Hmm.
All right,
I'll get
Barbarius, it's your turn.
All right.
Smoke this
So
thing.
I've already been affected with a slow. We know he's likes light. Is there any chance that as I reflect further, I can get any information or I can reflect more on whether I think fire would be damaging to him at all? Or it, as it were?
I'm gonna say you got your information already, and you're gonna have to test it out. You do know
Okay,
that they
fair
do
enough.
have,
That's a fair.
like I said, some condition immunities and some damage resistances.
Okay. I am. Yeah, okay. So here's how we're going to play this, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to shoot an Ignazi Scorcher at it.
Nice.
What?
Agonizer Scorcher.
Agonizers. Yeah, sorry. A line of roaring flame 30 feet long and 5 feet wide emanates from you in the direction you choose. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving throw, which he has a -2 on. You see the pairing of the two spells, Rito?
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Mhm.
Classic.
Yeah, very classic. Classic Barbarius. The creature takes 3 die fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a success. And that's a dexterity save at 15, but it's a -2, so it's effectively a 17.
That's a miss.
Ah. So he made his save?
He missed a save.
Oh, nice. So 3d8. Way to go. Roll coming your way. Why can I never roll high on? Have you guys ever seen me roll over a 4 and an 8-sider?
Nope.
Doesn't happen.
That's weird.
That's 50%.
Well done,
7 points is not
Barbarius.
50%.
Flawless.
It's 22%. No, it's not. 28%.
All right, ladies, you just got smacked by a demon in
Ow.
the rafters. What are you gonna do?
Timmy, that is 7 points of damage, though.
Got
Please
it.
record it.
Well, hopefully
I will
somebody
say-
can get up
Wait,
here.
did it all go through? Did it all go through? Did we
Yeah.
see? Did I get the sense it all went through?
Yeah, when you saw it, it kind of like passed through it, and it looks like he kind of shrugged it off.
Was he a DR10?
It looked like it kind of went through him and did like a tiny bit of damage, and then just
Right,
really
DR5.
didn't pay too much attention to it.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna attempt to
Good
attack
to
him
know.
with the blood spear.
He still flowed.
First attack is a 19.
That is a hit.
Okay. Second attack is a 26.
Damn.
Nice.
So
You
two
are
attacks
doing great.
coming in. These are this is a +2 magical weapon.
It is not. It is not a
Oh,
magical
no.
weapon yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It
no.
is just a spear right now.
Okay. So there's 8 on the first one and 8 on the second. And then I'll try
Wait,
it because
wait, I'll just let you know. As you're just doing the most amazing spear moves you've ever done in your life, and it's just kind of like going right through the shadows, and you don't feel like you're connecting with anything.
Uh-oh.
Great. So then, as a bonus action, I will spend
Use the
a
magical weapon.
key point and do Step of the Wind, which I will disengage
Does
Okay.
anyone have magical weapons?
from
When,
this guy.
when you disengage, what does that mean?
Oh, nice.
It's just
Do you
that.
like step back, or what do you do?
Well, let's see what disengage action.
Hey, Timmy, just a reminder, because he missed his save, he has a -2 on AC.
That's true.
Hey, tonight, you motherfucking right.
If that matters. So we got to find things, either magical weapons or some sort of.
All right,
John and I,
disengage.
John and I have magical weapons.
nice.
If I take the disengage action, my move doesn't provoke an opportunity hit. How does disengage work? Okay. So if I can't, huh? There are exceptions, class interactions below. That works for me. And so yeah, I don't cast attacks of, or I don't allow for attacks of opportunity when I
Okay.
move.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage on those 2 attacks.
The spear attacks?
Yeah.
I did. They were 8 points apiece.
Okay.
And then funny, it doesn't say that you move out of combat. Hang on. Yeah, but it doesn't say that I move too. It just says that if I move,
Oh,
I don't.
you don't take opportunity attacks, so that's
Right.
okay.
Okay. Well then, fuck it. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to dash instead. Because I can, as a monk, I can either dash or disengage. Now we got to figure out what dash does. Probably.
Well, couldn't you disengage and move? Isn't that the same thing? And
Sure.
dashing and move, you would just
You can
provoke, right?
disengage and move.
Are you sure? It doesn't say anywhere
Yeah.
on it that I can move.
Yeah,
You can do
it's
move
a
action
separate
'cause
action from the move. Yep.
You haven't done it
Oh.
yet. You haven't moved yet.
I haven't moved it. Okay, well then I will disengage and I'll get to right there.
Nice.
Okay. McGarity, you can finally climb the ladder.
Well, that sounds fabulous. Before I do that, I am going to go ahead as an action and cast protection from evil on myself. And then I will go ahead and climb up the ladder and into the fray. And will I finally be able to see something on this map, or are we on? Is there nothing on roll 20?
No, it's
Oh, there's
completely black.
something. You should be able to see something.
Now
But you're not in there. There you are.
Ah, there I am. Okay.
Yep, you're up.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that's my turn. But I'm my loins are girded.
Okay, Rika, you
girded.
are still frightened?
Yes. Yep.
Go for it.
I will. I think I liked how that worked. I will try and channel my second divinity, and again call forth the light, and see if I can do some damage to this wiener. So DC 15 wiener save.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom?
Constitution, sorry.
Oh, con. Okay. Oh, wait, sorry, that's not the right one. Hold on.
Poison, paralyzation, death magic save.
PPD.
Oh, 19. I think you made it this time.
Made it that time, so you take half, 7 points.
Half of 7?
No, half of 15. 7
Okay.
points. And again, I will. Oops, sorry. I will move to intersperse myself, but remain within range of my compatriots.
All right.
And I'll make my Constitution check or my Wisdom check one more time.
Yes.
See if I can beat this. Finally, I'm the only one who's scared. Staying scared.
Oh my God, you're still scared. Oh my gosh. I'll just get you on your next turn. Okay. So, it is Tudor's turn.
Toot, toot, Tudor! I'm charging in.
Show him your Frank.
And I'm going to attack.
What is your
And-
reach?
I reach. I have a long sword.
Around?
And just,
All right. So, well, as you get up to it, you see that it's up in the rafters, and it's crawling around up there in the darkness. You can see it moving with Rika's light a little bit, but you can't really touch it right now, unless you do something.
How high are the
Done.
rafters?
They're 10 feet up.
Is there
I mean,
there's no magical
Well-
darkness, right, Timmy? Because
Not right
that,
now. There isn't.
okay. Oh
so,
shit.
but
Maybe I shouldn't have burned.
I mean, can I not like how tall? I mean, I'm not short, and I want to see if I have a height on this thing because I have a long sword. How long is the long sword? It's got to be about 3 feet, right? Like, can I poke at it?
Yeah, you'd have to kind of like jump up and stab at it or something like that.
Are you sure? It's only 10 feet up. I mean,
Well,
how tall am I?
it's kind of like a spider kind of climbing around up there. So it's kind of like a little bit higher than the 10 feet. It's over the rafters.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like if you could
Yeah.
jump up and stab a ceiling, kind of.
And we never got our silvered weapons back, did we?
Not yet. No.
Mhm.
No, that
Um,
sucks because that would hit him.
And do I actually think? I mean, I'm a seasoned warrior. Do I think jumping up, looking at it with a sword? It seems like how you get like a squirrel out of the attic. It doesn't seem how you demon.
I think it'd be better if you kind of like tried to. Well, your short is this a short sword
No, it's a long sword.
and it's magical?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could swipe at it.
All right. I'll maybe save my best attacks, but all right. I'm not gonna use my bonus action then because I don't want to waste it for shitty. I mean, metagame. Well, let's see. Do I have a minus? Do I on like?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Should I
Okay.
just? Yeah.
You don't have to tell me what it is. Just tell me if I feel like I'm like.
Well,
is it gonna
like I
be
said,
harder than that?
there's rafters up there, and you're trying to
That's fine.
hit a
Perfect.
shadow through some rafters,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be a little bit.
Yeah,
more
I'm just
difficult.
trying to decide what I'm gonna do. I'll take a swipe at it though. Why not? Don't cost nothing. All right. I guess I get a couple swipes at it. I'll take 2 swipes at it.
Go for it.
AC 19's the first one,
That makes it through, and that misses.
9 is the second. And technically that is a critical. Well, that's a 1, so I don't know if that. All right,
Ugh.
so the 19 though. The 19, so roll damage on that.
You rolled a 1 on that last throw.
Yep.
So okay, roll your damage on the first one.
Thank you. All right. So 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Nice.
That you feel like that certainly hit it. As it kind of like slices through the shadow, it's kind of sizzling a little bit as it goes through. You definitely feel like you hit him.
Nice.
Now on the second one, I'm going to have you roll a dexterity save.
All right.
This demon came out of the kid, right, Timmy? It didn't
Yes.
become him.
I rolled a 1 on my deck save.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say, just as an inconvenience, as you were kind of trying to do that, on the second hit, you kind of hit a rafter and biffed it, and you dropped your sword.
All right, sounds
So,
fair.
so it's gonna take something for you to pick it back up again.
All right.
We're gonna say it just kind of landed right next to you.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, now it is the demon's turn. He's gonna swipe at you. He's only got his one thing. Ooh.
Mhm.
Actually, he is gonna try something called he's gonna slam on you. So
Whoa,
make a
dirty.
DC 16 dexterity save.
All right. So this is the saves. See if he throws decks. All right, here we go. Let's hope I do better than that one. Nope.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wait.
All right, this is kind of nasty.
Oh no, I rolled a 7, so that's wasn't a 1 at least, but yeah, I missed it.
Yeah. First of all, you're gonna take 27 points of damage, and
Oh,
it kind of like
Gross.
smashes you, like right in the bottom carapace of your shell, kind of, and it hits you so hard that it moves you back 10 feet. So
I'd hit me so hard.
yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, you would.
you got force slammed back,
Nice.
and unfortunately your sword is
Sword.
still there.
Yeah, that sucks. That was a good move on his part, fucker.
All right, and now it is Barbarius. Oh wait, I get to roll a save again, don't I?
If you
What is it?
wish.
Mhm.
Oh no! God dang it! Nope.
God, we're getting lucky on that.
Yeah, I'm rolling really low on those. It's really weird. Okay, so Barbarius, it's your turn.
Oh, so I don't know what will hit this thing, and I don't have light.
What did Agonazers do? Nothing?
No. Well, it had resist. I think what happened is it had resistance
Okay.
to fire, but I hit it so weakly, so I could just say fuck it and like throw a fireball at it,
Mm-hmm.
or I could do a magic missile and hope that
Magic missiles almost always good.
Yeah, it's force.
Yeah, it's not going to do a ton of damage, but it will hit, likely.
Yeah.
Or I
You're
could do.
probably not
It'll
immune
do
to force
some.
damage.
Mm-hmm. It's worth it.
I'll try it, and we can find out what happens.
And it won't
So
miss.
I'm going to cast a magic missile at this broham. Timmy.
Go for it. Yep.
Does it die?
Does it die?
Well, does it go through? I mean, it's always a hit.
Yeah, go for it. Roll it.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Ooh, don't touch me there, mommy.
Damn Zony.
All right, 1 sec. Nine points of damage.
That's swell.
That hits it.
Nice.
So you saw when
I used it as second level, so I could even do it as third next time.
when you saw Tudor like swiping up into the rafters with his sword, it kind of like the shadow kind of like has like this little sparkiness that guys goes through it when it gets hurt, and your force missiles did that when they impacted.
Nice. Well, I could do him. I can hit him with a third level one next time for another D4.
All right, ladies is up.
I rolled pretty well there, though.
Well, geez, I don't know that I'm going to be able to affect this thing, unless I get some kind of
Yeah.
buff. So
Don't
I'll
your
just-
hands count as magic weapons?
Yeah, I
not at
thought
this
so, too.
level. I don't think at this
Oh.
level. Well, hang on. Let me just see.
Yeah, double check that.
You got any silver you can throw at it?
Your magic hands get me off.
Put some.
Yeah.
You
Ricky,
got
you
a
weren't
nickel
supposed
you can
to
put in
admit
your
that.
put a nickel between your fingers, brass knuckles.
Just stay away from it if you can't do anything negative to it because I think it's like it won't be like a level drain or some fucked up shit like that if it was
Mm-hmm.
maybe not
Yeah,
level
that
drain, but drain of some kind.
Let me just see.
Ain't gonna be pretty.
If this were Pathfinder, what are we? Key fueled attack? Yeah, maybe. Let's see.
We're gonna die.
at level
Let me
6,
try.
a monk's unarmed melee attacks bypass resistances as if they're magical weapons.
Shopping.
Well,
Unfortunately, we ain't level 6.
Well, might want
we
to
are
check
level
that.
6.
We
You
are
might want to
level
double check
6.
that.
Yeah.
Are we level
and-
6?
Yeah.
For overcoming resistance and immunity to. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be.
Right?
Let's do it.
Give it a shot, bro.
Well,
Yep.
here's wait, whoa, hold on.
Easy.
He is up in the
Yeah, is
rafters,
he too high up?
and with just your hands, you're not going to be able to do it unless you figure something else out.
You gotta fly.
Well, maybe I try to pole vault with that spear and do a kick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can I make an
Damn right.
acrobatics on that and kind of go over here, Tum Tum, and then bounce off the wall and up at him using the spears to kind of comboing him?
If it was me, I would want to be
That's
able to
pretty
do
freaking
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that's such a Tim move.
yeah,
Yeah, it is.
And Tum Tum,
Karma's a
I've
bitch,
got
buddy.
Timmy.
yes.
My movement is 45.
Oh, okay.
And what's your acrobatics?
Oh, it's fucking off the chart, man. It's +4.
So this
So
is
it's
what
on the chart, but
so the fact.
Still pretty
Four is
sweet.
shitty.
It's on the chart, but it's off
Yeah.
the chart.
So this creature is up in the rafters, above the rafters. So what I would want you to do if you want to get that to happen is you would have to pole vault through and into the rafters and kind of like land up there. You know what I mean?
fuck yeah.
So
Yeah.
so
Do it.
that's what I'll have you do, and I'll say before we make this happen, you got to do an acrobatics check or
Acrobatic.
a
Gladly.
DC
Oh,
1.
well,
Acrobatics. Here we go. That's a 7.
that's
Maybe
Oh no, did he hit the rafter?
So with all good plans, you tried to do it, but you kind of like lost it, and I'm gonna say that you are kind of hanging from the rafters right now.
So would I be like in a grappled condition?
No, it's just that you weren't able
Just hanging
to
around, bro.
make it up
Okay.
there, but you can like next round you could pull yourself up and then start fighting kind of.
Okay.
Landed your spear on Tudor's sword. Fucked it all up.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. You're gonna hopefully get into this next round. Calypso, you are up.
Well, I believe it is time to join the fight now that I am able. Unfortunately, I'm just going to move into position.
What you got, I gotta get it, put it in you.
So I'll just take a dash action, so my move action, and get up to here. And I have my great sword out. Being 7 feet tall with a 6-foot great sword, I can at least poke at the sky next round. I just can't do it this round.
Okay.
That's a great name for a character. Dash action.
Dash action. Hero. All right.
Yeah.
Male prostitute.
Superhero.
Excellent. Rika, you are up.
Omnibudsman. Okay. I
Roll.
am going to, as a bonus action,
Like everybody.
cast my spiritual weapon and
Oh,
bring that into being up in the rafters with Dingus.
that's
Yep.
genius.
You want to put it right up in there? Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
take that from our
Start working on a
holy
flank
roller,
bone.
Penis.
holy diver.
And then I'm going to try and roll to hit with said spiritual weapon.
All right.
You get a bonus because you're sweet.
AC 12 with my sweet bone.
So that still kind of misses. That misses.
Sure. Okay. And
Oh.
then for my action,
For my next act,
I think
I will
what I
swallow
will
this piranha.
do. Yeah, I think I will cast the spell Daylight,
Yes,
Mhm.
and I
keep
will
flying
cast
him
it
with holiness.
on McGarrity's. I'm gonna go for Leo's armor, so we can all kind of rally on Leo, and
Love it.
I don't think that does any damage. Just gonna
He's just
double check
glowing.
that here, but it should illuminate everything within a 60-foot and prevent any darkness magical from coming down.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well done,
Into the
Rika.
light
Well
is
done.
beamed.
And I think I'm actually going to move in a
Wow,
little bit.
that is
Oh,
a
I
great.
can't.
That is a great spell against a shadowy demon. Very good
It
job.
is.
Yeah, sure. It sure as hell is.
It
Good
takes
thing we
away
got Rika.
one of his options.
I can't get any closer to him because I'm still frightened, so I am going to just move over one, and then I'll take my roll on seeing if I can get rid of that, if that works.
All right.
Finally, 22.
Yay!
Nice.
You've got.
Very productive
I think
roll.
it was the spiritual weapon that gave you the courage. Hopefully,
I think it was the daylight.
or the daylight. It could have
Yes,
been the daylight.
now I can see the dawn again, and I'm ready for next round. Perfect.
Very flawless again. All right, Tudor, you're up.
Alrighty. So my sword is like right around here, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna say it landed in this spot right here.
After Lady skittered off it.
So I'm gonna go and pick up my sword. Or was it here?
Yep.
Yeah, it was right here.
And then I'll pick up my sword. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to use second wind, which gives me a die 10 plus 6 hit points
Right.
back.
Oh, excellent.
Can you guys
Nice.
hear me teague right now?
What?
No.
You can't hear me teague?
Mm-mm.
No, but I want to.
I tell you, these technologies.
Oh no, Dylan.
That's why I rolled. What did I roll? A 1.
You rolled a 1.
What? Yeah,
Okay, so 7 points gives me 7 back.
That's not bad.
it's a lot of ones.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate that.
No pre-rolls here.
Mm-mm.
Thank Mammon.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so that gives me 7 hit points back, and then
God,
I'll wait till next round.
All right, that is good. It is the demon's turn. He has 2 dudes in front of him.
In his business.
Yeah. He's gonna swipe at the paladin. I think he sees the paladin as a bigger
You'd make him
threat.
nervous.
You mean the paladin ensconced in bright light?
Yes. So he's gonna send his shadow claws that way, and rolls a 13, which I don't think is good enough.
No, and he technically has disadvantage, so it's definitely not good enough.
Okay.
Nice.
Bro.
And
Nice.
try to get the slow off. 13. Damn.
Nope.
Damn the slow.
My power.
Yep.
Big deal.
I'm just too powerful.
All right. That is
Come
it.
on.
That is it. And Demon's getting a little bit cornered here. He's not liking what he's seeing. He is gonna step over one to the corner over here. A little bit. And that's Barbarius.
Well, if he didn't like what he saw last round, he really ain't gonna like this one. I'm casting Magic Missile as a 3rd level spell right up his ass.
Yikes.
Wow.
And for some reason, it only rolls one at a time. I don't understand this mechanic. All right, 11 points all day.
All right.
Very nice.
As you see 3 jets of flame fire out of Barbarius's fingers.
Demon, not liking that. Ladies, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try and swing up and smack him.
Okay.
Reroll
Make
them.
him.
So I'm gonna say you can do all of that, but you're only gonna be able to kind of get one hit in on him.
Would I be able to spend a key point and do a flurry of blows on top of that?
Like your one hit. No, it's kind of like you're pulling up, jumping over, getting in, and getting one hit. Unless the flurry of blows is something that you can do extra kind of
Yeah.
like
It
I-
is.
I can do that on top of my
All right.
normal attack
that. Then,
actions.
yes.
All right. So I'm gonna do unarmed strike.
Flurry of
AC
wanks.
23.
Nice.
Hits.
That's laying in for 9 points of damage.
And this is magical now.
Yeah. And then my first flurry of blows is a hit
Oh,
for 6 points of damage, and my second flurry
Juicy.
is a hit
Okay.
for
You're...
8 points of damage.
Jesus.
Right. We're wanking this guy.
Yeah.
just-
Starting to take some
You
serious
just
things.
flurried the Shadow Demon, and he is pissed. All right.
Take that, you piece of shit.
Okay, Calypso's up.
All right, I am going to go ahead and strike this demon, hopefully with furious vengeance. I'll go ahead and swing and see what happens with my first attack.
With relish and zeal.
That is going to be a 26 hit.
That's a hit.
Juicy.
I'm going to go ahead and expend one of my 2nd level spell slots, and since it's a demon, it's going to take an additional D8 on top of that. So
What?
first I'll roll the damage for my greatsword.
The bosun guns are coming on.
Waiting for it. So that is going to be 10 points of regular damage from my enhanced greatsword. Magic by the will of Bahamut himself. And then I'll go ahead and roll on roll 20 the additional 48 radiant damage. I don't know if he takes additional damage
48.
from this or not.
Oh, yes, he will.
Wow.
That is going to be 18 more points of radiant damage.
Oh, 28
Jeepers.
damage all day.
Creepers.
It's almost as if you
I
are
pumped 20
specifically
into him.
designed to fight demons.
right.
Almost.
Shadow
or,
demons.
Or
This
undead.
guy's
but
got to be on his last leg.
I'll go ahead and take my second attack and see if I'm able to score again with a
You got
24 to
another
hit.
one?
You're rolling hot, dude.
Oh, my
You are
God.
rolling hot.
And then that is going to be a little bit of damage with my greatsword, 14 points. I'll go ahead and expend my second
Whoa.
remaining second level spell for an additional 48.
Juicy.
Oh, my God.
Oh my
Only
god.
7 more
Oh.
points.
God damn it, Horton.
So 21, 18 is 39. So 49 points all day.
Wow.
Sounds like Rito and I were just the appetizer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the main course. Well,
we
this
do-
guy ain't dead. My name's
Be
not
gone,
Barbarian.
foul creature! Your evil sway over these poor orphans is at an end.
The big guns came in blazing.
Yeah. Blazing.
Awesome.
Damn. It's hard to follow that, but Ricky, you're up.
Rika's just gonna sit back, have a smoke, and just say it's all done.
What?
The sad part is that I don't think a shadow has any blood that you could have spurred on me there, Leo.
No, it
That was
does.
impressive, John.
All right,
Excellent.
I forgot to say this. As McGarity went
Like
in
Icar?
and started slicing with his greatsword, jumping up in the air and smacking it a couple times, it bleeds a black inky substance with an acrid smell, and it's kind of like falling down on you, raining down on your face, Calypso.
Well, just to keep it accurate, between the first attack and a second attack, in a strange whirl around my head with the greatsword, getting ready to take the second swing, I stop it for a second, and this stream of ichor goes approximately 30 feet, bypasses Barbarius, and hits Rika right on the chin.
Yep.
Right in the eye. Right in the eye.
No, Grabby just does a dexterous slide step.
Yeah. No, I'm polite that way. I shoot for the chin, not the eyes.
Yeah.
Eyes are a
Wow.
little bit
That was
nastier.
Photographer takes a couple of shots for that too. Yeah.
Nice work. Jesus. That was epic.
So I think Rika will move the spiritual hammer straight ahead into that spot next to ladies.
All right.
And she'll take a pump and dump with that
Okay.
first. Where is it? Damn it.
So, is this thing dead?
That was my spiritual hammer.
It's a demon from a kind of another
So it's
realm.
not dead yet, or it's not debilitated yet.
Not dead yet.
No, like little wisps of shadow
Is
have
the
been
little boy still there?
cut from. That's a hit.
That is a hit. Oh, fantastic. 6 damage with that.
Okay.
And then
Thanks, thanks.
I'm going to move up to here. And was it just ladies that's hurt, or is somebody else hurt?
I mean, Tudor's
Tudor
down
got punched,
20.
but he is okay. But ladies got hit pretty hard.
So I don't
True.
have a ton to do, but I will do just a straight up first level heal on you ladies.
Terrific.
Cool. 7 points.
Great. Thank you.
Yes.
Very kind.
Mhm.
It's
All right, Tudor, you're up.
Tudor.
Go Toots.
All right.
You got your
I am
sword.
Gonna go. I got my sword last round, so I'm gonna go here, fence him in a little bit, and I am going to attack him, but I'm gonna use as
Sin eaters are horrific creatures. Once they were men and women, but they're
what was
that burnt. What?
greed and hunger for human flesh, tainted with sin, combined with the corrupting influence of the Hell's Gate, has turned them into a form that matches their inner.
Sorry.
Nice.
Fucking
I'm
awesome.
gonna use
Yeah.
fighting spirit to give me 5 temporary.
God damn it.
Give me advantage on all my
All right.
Trench Crusade.
and let's find the fucking map. Okay, let's see. So first attack. 1 third. 23.
That's it.
I won't roll again.
Drop him.
you heard anything about that
16. I'm gonna roll again because I have advantage.
Yeah. Kickstarter
reviews?
just
Yeah.
took off. The new,
Have people?
19.
I'm gonna
Is
get in
that
on it
2
for
hits?
sure. So
Are
is,
you for sure?
So is Alan. Yeah.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Tum Tum, is that 2? That's 2 hits, right?
Mhm.
And then I have a feat that lets me on one of those hits roll twice and take. That's,
Okay, go
so I'll
for
do
it.
that. Okay. First one,
Kill him.
13 points of damage. Okay, and then I'll keep that. Second hit,
Tudor's gonna drop this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Drop it like it's hot.
14. I'll roll twice just for shits and giggles. If I get. Nope, so 13, 27 points of damage.
Oh
Okay.
man, that damn. I should have made this guy a little bit harder. So as you are slicing
That's
and
what-
dicing with that little that little longsword, in comparison to the great sword, it kind of starts to dissipate,
Mhm.
and it kind
Is
of
it gone?
dissipates, and then it you don't really see, actually with the daylight you kind of see what's happening. It kind of like slides back into Felix's body, and
No!
all of a
Kill the
sudden
kid.
you hear Felix's voice, and it says, "Let me go, or I will kill the child." And the kid was whittling with a little knife earlier, and he kind of like sits back up in his chair, and he puts the whittling knife right as his jugular vein, and he kind of like gets up and kind of starts to kind of back, um, not back away, but like head towards Rika, and seem to
Oh.
like he's gonna like walk past you, holding the child captive almost as the captive there.
That kid to sleep or something. Someone do something.
And it is
Whose turn
Barbarius'
is it?
turn.
That's unfortunate for the whole situation.
Is dude still slowed?
By the way,
Barbarius
hold
is
on.
watching all this, and he says,
It is
"Oh,
no
sorry,
longer
go ahead."
slowed. Oh my god!
Ooh.
By the way, Barbarius, that was a game changer. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was helpful. But what Barbarius is about to do might be unhelpful.
Kill the kid.
So
Fireball.
Barbarius is going to look at the situation. He's going to walk him, and he's going to give a wink to Rika
Mm.
and let him walk kind of past him, Rika, and then he's going to say, "Enough of this small ball crap," and he's going to throw a fireball at him, the kid.
You're gonna hit all of us.
Oh.
Kid's dead anyway.
Yeah, well, it's also gonna hit all of us.
No,
Wait.
I sculpt spells. It doesn't hit any.
Are you really gonna kill the child?
Yep.
When the DM
Fireball
sounds
coming
like
in.
that when asking a question, it might be good to, well, think about
Hey, Brabby. Playing Brabby.
playing Brabby.
That's
All
what
right.
Brabby would do.
Is Brabby
He
evil?
ain't good.
Is Brabby evil?
He's neutral.
Yeah.
He's neutral. He's looking at the greater good thing, destroying demons and all that. He's made a decision, and he's smarter than any of you. So you got to try.
Apparently not.
Mhm.
All right. I guess roll your stuff.
29 points of damage.
Know what to do here. This is fire. Doesn't he get a saving throw or anything?
Well,
Saving
save
throw for
if
half.
if he gets a save, it's half. So it's 29 now, and his save is gonna have to be. Let me up.
Should be 15
Um,
reflex.
Yep. But he's at a -2 for Dex, but now he's not.
He missed it. So, um, And you're not gonna hit Rika? Is Rika causing
No,
any?
I can sculpt the spell. I could sculpt the spell around her.
Yeah, well, he could just throw it behind him or throw it to the side of him or whatever.
But I have spell sculpting, which allows me to
Oh,
move around 1D or 4 at my level, 3 or 4 of my compatriots, even if it's an
cool,
area of effect.
cool.
All right. So yeah, you kill the child.
What about the demon?
The demon. You don't know what happened to the demon.
Well, do I see anything? Do we sense anything? Because if it didn't have a host, it's either dead. Like, I feel like if it was somehow fleeing its host, we would see that.
Yeah. Well, what you see right now is you threw a fire spell at a little kid, and he just kind of like singed, and he's like his face is horribly burned, and he's in tons of pain. I mean, he's screaming, "Please no!"
He's still alive
And
after
he goes
29 points of damage?
no, he
I
goes
like how
down.
disappointed Horton is.
He goes down and he
Well, he would
writhes.
have to be dead.
He writhes in horrible pain, and he utters his last breath, "Why?" and dies.
Does he die, or can I
No, well,
do some
he's
healing?
29 puts him way past his con bonus, so he's dead.
Okay.
Dear Lord, this is most horrible. But let me see. What has the demon gone? I'll try and sense evil. Let me rephrase that. The appropriate term is divine sense. You can detect good and evil. Until the end of my next turn, I can sense anything affected by the hollow spell, any celestial fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
All right.
Hello?
So yes, you sense that the demon has kind of like left this room and maybe has gone below you.
How is it still alive?
I sense the evil is now below us. I don't know
We're going to have
that
to kill the old lady now.
I don't know that the fire destroyed it, Barbarius. By the way, do I sense any evil from Barbarius?
I think he just made a decision that may have changed his
Alignment.
his
yeah.
alignment a little bit. I don't know. He's
Yeah.
definitely gone on the spectrum. He's gone a little bit darker. It's kind of
Oh
like
no, that's
We must head back down. I'll start.
no. That's my. I'm just playing my alignment.
Tutor.
I'm going to start moving down to the magic rope.
all right. So here, let's go to the next page.
In fact, you know what? I will just straight up. It's only 10 feet down. I'm going to just straight up jump down the hole.
Yeah, that would work. Okay, so you guys kind of all pop, and then Miss Belasco is standing there, and she said, "Is Felix okay?"
No.
Felix has been overtaken by the devil, unfortunately.
Oh my! Oh,
And once we're
another
down
child
here,
who's died in my home. Oh, the sorrow, the sorrow.
once we're down here, I'll use the
Perhaps you
divine
could run a
sense again.
tighter ship.
Say that again.
I'll use the divine sense again. So it only lasts for a turn.
How far does it go?
60 feet. Which
You've
pretty
lost
much
it.
should be.
You've lost it. It when you sensed it before, it basically kind of went straight down, and then you lost it.
Just to be sure, I'll kind of move around at least to try and make sure it's not in the building any longer.
The demon?
Yeah. Although I guess if it has total cover, never mind. So, fuck.
There's more kids to kill if you want, Rabby.
Oh, here we go.
Friends, I think we need to investigate each room and make sure that this shadowy influence is not trying to take over any of these other poor children. So I'm going to start poking my head in and out of rooms, looking around.
Okay. Me too.
Are
you
so
convinced by a dude?
so actually, Tudor, you went back into Milivoj's room, and strangely enough, he has recovered. Like whatever was holding him has kind of released him, and he's even starting to get a little bit of color back into his face. But he has woken up a little bit disoriented just recently.
You're welcome.
You're there. How are you feeling, fella?
What happened?
I don't know. I was asleep.
I was feeling not so well, and I came home and just basically collapsed in my bed. How long has it been?
Well, like longer than an hour.
So Miss Velasco comes in, and she was actually kind of like in and out of his room while you guys were upstairs, and she heard weird stuff going on up there. And she actually has some healing potions prepared that she was going to give him if he got much worse.
Hey, Timmy, can I make an Arcana check?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, never mind.
Can I make a perception check in the room to see if I see anything?
Say that again. To see
Can I make a
anything
perception
what?
roll?
What are you
Just
looking
anything
for?
off. Anything off?
No,
Demons?
no. Honestly, you guys were in here just a couple minutes ago, and things looked really bad for Milivoj, and now his eyes are open, and he's able to speak again. And Miss Velasco is actually very happy about this, but she's still distraught that possibly one of her children has.
So that
has
demon
died.
was probably negatively affecting him, and now that it's fled, he's back to normal. So it somehow
Yeah, you
released
can
him.
justify it any way you want, but Horton, you still are a child killer.
You killed a little boy, man.
Hey, man.
All right.
You'll thank me. I'm playing the long
the
game.
red line. We've never done that before, man.
This is the curse of Strahd.
Jesus, man.
That is one of the
Getting
curses.
heavy.
I mean, as a turtle,
Yeah, heavy. You killed a kid, man.
Our young, 7% chance of reaching the sea and surviving.
By the way, you do hear from the nursery there is cries of pain and sorrow.
Ooh, let's go.
Oh.
Horton likes pain and sorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
Barbarius the killer.
Yeah.
Where is the
Doing my
nursery?
job.
Oh, it's right here.
Doing shit you guys don't have the balls to do.
They're just
Oh, is
upset.
this going to be anti-Brabby now just because he's doing what you guys weren't willing to do? We're fighting demons.
You
gotta
didn't
fight
even
fire
give
with
anyone
fire,
else a
buddy.
chance to do something else. You just saw a kid, a troubled teen, and you took advantage of him.
Yeah.
There were a couple
Well,
options
I would
there.
like to characterize it as we just forced the demon to flee.
Jeffrey Epstein Barbarius.
Yeah.
Oh, now that's going too far.
All right. So the kids were upset because they were sleeping, and all of the sound of fireballs up above woke them up, and they're crying. And this little girl is desperately trying to get them back.
What, they didn't hear anything before the fireball? Come
And just to be clear, Barbarius doesn't molest children. He just turns them into shish kebabs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he
They're
just
upset.
prefers the killing part.
I
Yeah.
mean, they're upset because
Barbarius is
they know he's
completely
a murderer.
flummoxed
They're
at
the
this
presence of a
response.
murderer.
That's right.
He
The children.
literally doesn't understand
Yeah, he has
the
a different
idea that
sense.
it would be so offensive. Yeah, I just see the world differently. It makes perfect
Which girl
sense
is
to
trying
sacrifice. Well, the kid was never going to be free from that demon anyway. It's like you just gotta, you gotta call a spade in battle.
That's a retroactive analysis that conforms now to the thankful events that went our way. I disagree. Ladies was going to jump down on the rafters and with his kung fu slap that knife out of his hand.
Oh yeah.
Then Rick was going to wheel in.
Yeah,
and
but the
embrace
demon's
him.
still in him. Then the demon's still in him.
Leave it to Ricka and the big alligator guy.
Yeah.
They can figure this stuff out. That's what they do.
It's our
Looks
job.
like you're just good for killing little kids.
Oh.
In fact, this whole orphanage is disadvantaged kids. Why don't you just take them
Yeah,
all out?
smoke
Because
them all.
their lives will
Jeez.
probably
Torch
not be
'em.
worth anything. Yeah.
Burn them all. Why not?
So Barbarius is used to this abuse. This is how he was raised. His parents
Yes,
abused him.
it just slides off
Father
his back.
molested him.
He's like, this is boring.
Oh yeah, this is just exactly what he's. This is the response he expects from people.
I'll say one thing. Barbarius' response was very boring.
Yeah.
It was not boring.
He bore a hole through the little kid.
Yep.
Fired.
Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
get it.
Very
Right.
burning too.
All right. So you just check it out, and the kids. She's trying to calm the kids down, but the big find for you guys was that Milivoj is conscious, and
You're welcome.
you guys do know that you're still in the middle of a couple different mysteries in this place.
So are we going to talk to Milivoj in October 2025, or are we doing that now so we can forget it all?
Oh well.
Wow, that was
Dang.
pretty harsh.
Maybe
Lot of hard stuff
Milivoj
going
wants
on.
to confess, then we'll just have that in the write-up next time.
No, this thing went sideways very quickly.
Yeah.
You weren't expecting me to frag the little boy? Is that what you're saying?
No. I was not thinking that would go with so much force. With so much force, yes.
You're dealing with the
Yeah,
high
your
level,
little
high
demon
caliber
was gonna
PC
win.
group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that flow really fucked him.
So
John's got a bunch of stories for you for the next 10 months. About...
should we just end it right there?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, they don't call.
We could
they
keep
don't call us
playing
Team Baby Killers.
for a number of weeks, and we could just delay the next game. That's a choice.
I mean, you guys could do one of two things. You could pump Milivoj for a little bit of information as he recovers,
Oh, I'm gonna pump Miller.
and then you guys could go back to the Blue Water Inn if you wanted to get, because it's late. It's very late. Everybody's kind of grumpy.
We smell like burnt kid.
We do both of those things.
Yeah.
We do both of those things, Tim. Tell us what happened.
All right, so
I never liked Steven.
Milivoj,
Well, fucking
do you guys remember what you found in his footlocker last time?
No.
Are you talking about
Yeah.
the strap-on or the dildo?
No, we're talking
Why
about the
not
3
both?
kilos under his gym bag.
He had a bag of gold.
Yeah, he had a bag of
Yeah,
gold,
bag
which
of
was
gold.
very unusual because he's an orphan and he works digging graves, and having a bag of gold is unusual.
And the lady didn't even have a single gold piece. Yep.
I mean,
She was shot.
Did-
Yep.
yeah,
Wasn't he suspected? Is this this is the gravedigger, right?
yeah,
And
Of
he was
stealing the-
suspected of
Everybody
stealing
always
the
suspects
artifacts.
the grave digger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the bones.
yeah.
Yep.
He was suspected of taking the bones. Yep,
And we now have proof of that, so we can confront him on it and say, hey,
a little
you
bit.
got the
Yeah,
money for stealing the bones. Yep.
Now he's the fucking grave digger.
Who's gonna recover the child's body upstairs? I can't make it up there myself.
Let's send Bradley.
Darius will do it.
Yeah. Barbarius will do it.
Luckily, Milovaj is an excellent gravedigger.
Let's waterboard his ass.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Let's
As long as
strap him to
Barbarius
a pipe
is willing
and
to
put
go.
electrodes on his balls and see what
Yeah.
kind of info we can get then.
Put him in a room with Brabby for a little bit. You know?
So-
Yeah.
Miss
Real
Velasco is like, please don't tell
I'm
Milovaj.
glad I'm earning a reputation tonight. This is exciting.
Yeah, Horton, I'm going to just say, as my future DM, I don't any of this harassment.
You know what? Okay. You don't think anything was wrong, right?
No, I think you were perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, that's the right answer.
Nice. Nice.
In game. Lousy kid. Well, apparently the kid was a murderer anyways. He murdered 2 people, so under the influence of a demon.
I mean, we forget Felix was the murderer.
And this is how we got Trump's America.
This is how
Yeah, yeah.
This is how it all goes down.
Yeah.
You guys, you
Yeah,
liberal snowflakes, whine while we go do
Yeah.
the work.
The heart
The dirty
Barbarius,
one.
way to
killing the
way to
children.
take care of the enemy within. Good job.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys just keep sitting in your ivory towers, eating your tofu,
In the
smoking your
the real
goddamn
Fourth Reich-
bongs, and we're doing the real
Yeah.
work.
In
Real
In the
baby
real Fourth
drill.
Reich, Barbarius. will be the first to know.
WIRK.
in horror movies, the demonic possession represents the demon, the enemy within. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, see.
What source book did you just read that out of?
I actually just did a
It
unit
It
on
makes
this.
perfect sense that Bradley would do that.
I did this.
Bradley's a loose cannon.
I did a unit on horror movies with my kids at school.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Hopefully that
vampires
was
represent
in no way relevant to your curriculum.
vampires represent homosexual angst, and the other.
What?
Yeah.
Oh God! Do we have to do that? Why? Because they bite into things, and the fangs
I
are
don't
like
know.
the penis going in the glory hole. I mean, what are we doing here?
Are you lamenting that they don't get burned often enough?
Well,
Maybe
you,
they
you
got
guys are really,
burned
you guys
more.
are really piling it on pretty deep here tonight.
Well, poor Felix, really.
Yeah.
All right,
Good
so
Boy.
what are you
boy.
guys gonna ask Milovaj
I
before
hate
we end this in 8 minutes?
Situational ethics.
Did you take the bones?
All right, so Rick is gonna go pump him for information apparently,
Mhm.
and
Warren's
Miss
super hard.
Velasco, before you walk in, Miss Velasco's gonna like whisper to you, please don't tell Milovaj about Felix. They were friends. They were good friends. And also, you guys know that Todd is very good friends with Felix too.
Oh, okay.
They were all in the orphanage together at a certain amount of time.
Who's gonna
I
bury the body if we don't tell?
I forgot. Had you guys had seen
So
the
demonically possessed Felix was the killer.
Mhm.
we'll never know.
We'll never know.
Um,
She was asking for it.
No,
right,
you
Gordon?
guys.
She was wearing that
was
mini
the
skirt.
killer. As far as
You
anyone
peon.
asks, if Johnny Law comes around,
All-
Felix was the killer.
all the circumstantial evidence point to him. Okay, so you're gonna ask him about what now?
Uh,
The bones.
the artifacts. Who stole? Did he steal the bones? Who hired him to do so? Where are the bones now?
Okay, so Milovaj is he's like 19ish, kind of an older boy. He's definitely the oldest boy that's in the orphanage. He's about to kind of age out. He's
Age out.
yeah, he's about to, and he's like yes, and he's a little bit confused right now because he was just kind of under the control of a demon also, and it just kind of left him.
You're welcome.
Open up, Brabby. Take him out.
Oh no! Evidence
kill
of
him.
my good work, saving one life for another,
So
killing the murderer and freeing a innocent boy. You're welcome.
You got city hands, Mr. Barbarian.
Yeah.
Killing kids all your life.
Yeah.
Strangely enough, in the adventure path,
I know people like you. You'd send 10,000 people to die from your armchair in Washington.
it
You deserve a firing squad. 9 guns pointed right at you, Ricka and
right
Lee.
at your face.
Ricka kind of is the Liz Cheney of this group.
our
I'm
crew,
kind of
yeah.
happy about
Clearly
it.
a lesbian, so we agree with that part.
So he
Ricka's the book.
answers.
That's all right.
He answers, and he says, "Yes, I was trying to make some money for the church. Some boys in town had destroyed one of our gates, and it cost a certain amount of gold to replace the gates. And as part of my duties, I knew we didn't have enough money to repair the gates. I just wanted to help the church." So yes, I took the bones and I gave them to the coffin maker in town. He paid
So what
me.
he's saying is
He paid me.
You're gonna build a gate and Mexico's gonna pay for it.
Yes, exactly. So yeah.
Wild hair.
So he did want to do that. But he meant no. He doesn't know anything about hallowed ground or anything. So.
Hey,
And
Timmy, right when he
Coffee Maker
finishes his
shop was where?
answer,
Oh, I got 2 questions at the same time. What was that?
Go ahead.
go ahead,
Robbie.
to Rito.
I was just wondering,
Answer.
had we seen the Coffin Maker space yet?
You hadn't gone to it, but you had passed it because you guys have traversed the town like twice or 3 times right now. So yeah, you've seen it. It's demarked as the coffin maker. He's got like a little coffin shaped sign. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, thanks.
So.
Rabbit's going to look at Mielvoss right after he finishes explaining that and throw a fireball at him.
Just burn it down. Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Burn it all down.
Can you sculpt that fireball so it doesn't start a fire up in the attic?
No.
No, I'm only avoiding.
I'm wondering if you guys
I
should.
can only avoid my protagonist, but DM missed that one because we've already moved on.
Well, I mean,
retconning.
Yeah.
No pre-rolls, no retconning.
there's a smoldering corpse upstairs, and you guys should deal with it. So, what do you want to do with it?
Orton's last night as a player, burn it all to the fucking ground.
Burn it.
If I can't enjoy this game, nobody can.
I don't think I even want to
Well,
do
I
that
don't know
this
what
game
you're saying.
anymore.
I'm enjoying this game immensely.
This has gotten too dark for me.
Yeah.
All right, it's over. I'm calling it. Okay, so
oh, Timmy, I broke Timmy.
you
Yep.
broke the DM. DM
proud
Tum
of
Tum.
yourself.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
The Dark Bizarro strikes again.
So you guys better pull the body out of there. However you do that.
Rabby gets the message. I'm going up. I'll do it myself.
Strangely enough, he needs to be taken to the coffin maker.
Oh.
Oh, can I try to loot the body before?
He's just a little orphan.
Well, when it was under a demon's possession, you never know what the demon put in the pockets, right?
Here, I'm gonna let you
3
make
steps ahead of you guys.
one more Arcana check, and if you make it, you'll get some information.
Ooh, what Arcana?
Yeah.
Rito, can you roll? I've already shut my computer down, but it's a +7.
Don't fuck this up, Rito.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
Six.
just there. Oh wait.
Good.
No, that's a 6 plus
Nice.
7. That's 13.
Yep.
So I will let you know that this particular kind of demon.
Actually, I have luck, which I've never done.
Uh-huh.
I have luck, which 3 times a day I can make a reroll, and I don't know why the fuck I never do it.
Well, you better re-roll that one because it wasn't high enough for all the info.
Yeah, reroll it, bro.
12 this time.
Plus what?
Okay, so 19.
Okay, that is
19 all day.
enough. So you know that this particular demon usually has some kind of a vessel that it is associated with.
Phylactery.
A phylactery of sorts, and it can only come out of its phylactery if it changes places or possesses a pure soul.
Ah.
Does he
So
know
it's moved
how
on to
close the phylactery or the possessed thing must be from?
has to be.
No,
Right.
you have
Not
no
gonna be
idea.
So
that
it could be on the
carving
kid.
knife,
You have
that
no idea.
Whitland knife. Take that Whitland knife. It's highly suspicious.
Well, what do I know about what a phylactery could be? Can it be? Does it have to be like a container, or could it be any physical object?
It's kind of like a genie's lamp kind of thing.
Okay,
It
so
could
it's
be
going to be
It
something
has
like.
to be
some kind
a
of thing.
container of some sort.
So
Okay,
far, like you guys have kind of gone
Should
through
we
the
search
house.
this? I'm going to search this room.
There's nothing in
knowing
the
that.
room, on this particular room.
Let's go to Felix's Footlocker.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
What about the whole house? We should be searching this house.
Remind me again, Tim, where that demon book is coming from everybody that's buying it.
Oh, that was at the bookstore that's in town.
Okay.
His name is
And the person
Walpole.
who recommended it, was it Walpole that recommended the book when
Yes.
she was looking
Yes.
for? Yeah. Okay.
That's correct. But you do know that the book is kind of like pseudoscience-y. It's not like 100% legit. There's a lot of innuendo in there.
Like the Dianetics of.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hey,
okay.
Timmy, when I had that revelation standing over this charred corpse, can I take a 20 or whatever and investigate the whole house looking for a phylactery?
Yeah. In fact, I will let you guys remind you that when you were looking at the book, you were in Miss Velasco's chambers, and you guys failed a ton of rolls in there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Let's go in there.
And don't let Rika go near it again.
And this is all intuition from probably Rika. She's like, you know.
It felt creepy. I just couldn't notice anything.
Yeah.
Tudor wants to go look. Now that he hears the creepy, he was kind of out of.
Can I focus on that area with my investigation +7?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's move down there. You guys are down on that floor now, and
I cannot roll past a 1. It's up here in this corner.
Where's their chamber?
I'm going to look at Rick as a fellow magic user and say, it's got a phylactery. We must find
northeast.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, so let's go ahead and I guess it's just a straight up perception check.
Sweet. I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll the shit out of that.
Maybe Rika could make a new one based on what she's now seeing.
Rito, can you throw me a 20-sider?
23.
Tudor.
25.
Oh, Rika with
Nice,
the high
25.
perception. So here's two things that you find as you
17, Horton.
Yeah,
I guess
all covered.
Brabby, you probably will want to take the body out of the building. And then maybe somebody should stay.
Yeah, I'll wrap it up in a cloak.
Stay with the body. Miss Velasco is still a little bit mortified, but she does take you into her office and brings you to the book that you were looking at earlier, and also the ledger of the children that have come in, and you know that you read that when Felix came in, he came in because both of his parents were murdered. So you find that in the ledger. And as you are fumbling around, and one of the dresser drawers on this bookcase, you open it up and you find like a locket, and it seems kind of unusual to you.
Like a phylactery?
Something like,
Mhm.
I don't know if somebody like does a detect evil on it, it would probably radiate some magic or something. If anybody's got that,
Perhaps
Ricka, you got that?
Devon
I
sense.
don't.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There you go. Yep.
I'm gonna pee on it.
Are you
The
peeing
corpse
again?
of the kid. You're gonna pee on the corpse of the kid?
Get your prostate checked, man.
Did you just call me Henry?
Yeah. That thing's like a
That's
lemon.
creepy.
all right. Well,
Earl of Lemon Grab.
Yeah, unacceptable.
putting it all together, with Brabby's knowledge and Rika's perception, you think that this is a demon locket.
All right, we found the phylactery. We got to break it.
Nice.
The
Do we,
you're
do we have any
suspecting
knowledge as to how to destroy it?
that the demon is trapped inside there like a genie in a bottle, and he doesn't have to worry about getting out near you anymore because he needs a pure soul.
Right.
Yep.
A pure.
Yeah,
It's actually, it reads.
keep cutting. Yeah, you're welcome. I'll do the dirty work. I'm the garbage man of the group now.
It reads. What is it? It says pure compassionate soul. That's what it is. Or what is it?
Definitely not.
That's
Brad.
not Brabby.
Yeah.
Anyways, you have it. You have an evil demon locket, and you guys don't really know what to do with it anymore.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I know what to do with it? Is that even an option?
You do know that if the demon was going to flee from you and its host, it is practically dead.
But not fully dead.
But do we know by implication if we destroy this phylactery, it's probably a wastrel soul roaming, rendered inert?
From what you know, demons like this, and it even made mention to it when it talked about it with you. It floats around the demiplanes, and
it gets banished back to its plane of origin.
Yeah.
We just got to figure out how to destroy this phylactery then.
Yes.
Why don't you hit it with a fireball?
Yeah. Try that.
But perhaps you should have all the kids in the orphanage gather in one area.
Yeah.
All
Everybody put a hand on it.
All of their innocent little hands on the locket at the same time, and then hit it with a fireball, Barbarous.
It's like you're reading Brabby's mind.
Yeah. All right.
He's gonna look at McGarity and sarcastically say, "Good idea."
So far, the most powerful person that you've come across in this area has been Madame Ava, and she might be the only person that could possibly know anything about this.
But isn't she really long? Isn't she days and days away?
Yeah. Not days and days, but over a day. Yeah. Possibly 2 days. You're not really
I'm gonna take the phylactery and take a piece of twine that I have in my pocket and lace it in and wear it as a necklace.
Yeah, you'll trap the demon in there. Yep, for sure. It's not going anywhere. But it does radiate its evil into your body, possibly a little bit.
Too late.
Too late for that.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say, you guys.
Nice work, Timmy.
Have a body. You're gonna put it in like a little cart or something, and we will stop it here if we ever play again. Maybe next October. We can run to the grave digger, not the grave digger, the coffin maker. So.
Or Halloween in February, because that seems appropriate.
Sure.
Yeah.
I have probably this is this could probably take a whole nother year of running. I have lots of stuff prepared. So
Nice.
Good, because
Nice.
John's not running for like another.
We've got 5 more years.
Yeah, as you mentioned that, I believe we're now at 2032. Thank you, Tim.
Woohoo!
oh man. By the way, it does say
Well, my
here
game's gonna take about 4 years. So
if Felix dies, it is actually in here. The demon attempts to flee the battle within Felix's body, hoping the players will not hurt the child. But if Felix dies, it does have that in here. So it is not an
So the demon was hoping it wouldn't hurt the child.
yeah, absolutely.
So by hurting the child, I foiled the demon. Well, that's what it says. You're welcome.
I will let this slide that it does say in the adventure path, a canny PC can detect the demon's bluff.
Boom, boom, boom.
You can read that how you can read that how
Yeah,
you
but-
want.
Brabby.
no one's.
We
but
call
no
him
one's
Boom
ever
Boom
told
Brabby.
us for being canny. That's for sure. I mean,
Call him Buchenwald
Yeah,
Barbarian.
Brabby
Yeah.
the Butcher.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, hey, Timmy, was that a canny PC?
It says a canny PC would have rolled a bluff check.
So
first.
Brabby is changing his name to Canny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
A
just
lot of can work going on with Brad.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Damn. All right. Cool. So you are up next, DM Spido.
Yeah.
on the 10th,
Yeah.
is that the plan?
Yeah, but the only way I'm going to be able to make that happen is I need a lot of stuff from you guys.
Did you check your email, Horton? Did you get that PDF?
Did you just send it?
Tonight.
Okay, let me check. I'm sure I got it. So as long as I have that, I mean, minimum viable to start is just character sheets.
Send everything to
I was
Chris
telling-
First Rate Mortgage, right?
Yeah, right. I was telling everybody, Bruno, before you came on. Yeah, I got it, Bruno. That's perfect.
Cool.
Well, two things. First of all, if you go into the Roll20 and go into Rise of the Rune Lords, I'm creating handouts of like backstory of Standpoint, Varesia, and some other stuff that's salient to kind of bring you up to speed before the first adventure. There's some stuff there. I'm going to put more tomorrow and Sunday, so maybe by Monday everything will be in there for sure. But you don't need to read any of it. But if you guys want like a better prep for like what's the region like, what's the town like, get more
Is
three
it-
dimensionality before we start.
Is it under content or where is it?
There's a journal, a little tab on the right hand side there, and once you bring up the journal, it'll have everything in it.
Yeah, and there's like 5 pieces now, but there's like 5 more I'm going to add. Just of little details of things.
You see, like intro to Sandpoint and.
Do I have to launch first?
Yes, you will.
Okay. Oh, I see it, I think.
Yeah, next to the little artist paintbrush and thing between the books. Yep.
Got it.
So check
What's
some of
the
that
name of
out.
the
There'll be
game?
more in the next few days. I
What's the
sent you
name
an
of the game?
invite.
Rise of the
Well,
Rune Lords.
I sent you an email invite.
Okay.
Till you might have to go into your email and accept it first before it
Perfect.
populates in Roll20.
All right.
So that, and then Timmy or Till and Bruno, start thinking about working on your backstories. We're not going to do anything with them in the first adventure. It's more kind of like we did with John's game to help me better understand, kind of your character 3-dimensionally and you two, and then over time gives you a launching point to write like vignettes